Hi, this is Jerry Capote of Sunshine Decals. You can find me at sunshinedecals.etsy.com. We are an Etsy store. Now today I'm creating this video because one of my customers needs to install some decals on glass, and the instructions that I send out are for walls, so I don't actually have the instructions for glass, so I'm going to show her how to do that right here. This is what the frame size is, the actual frame size. Now the installation would on these frames, you would do it on a table, not actually on the wall. I'm doing it on the wall just to show you. Now the decals, this is what sample decal right here, and I don't know if you can see what it says, but you'll see it once it's installed. The tools that you're going to need, you're going to need masking tape. You're going to need something that you're going to use as a squeegee, kind of like a, you can use your credit card or your license, something like that you can use as a squeegee. And if you need to, and I suggest it, use a ruler so that you can center your decal on the frame, okay, on the glass frame. Now, what we're going to do is, and this again, this is doing it down on a table. We're going to create a hinge. We're going to use the hinge method for this. And so we're going to create a hinge. I'm going to eyeball this, like I said. Okay, that looks pretty good. And I'm going to use my masking tape, strips of masking tape, to create a hinge. I'm going to show you what the hinge is for in just a second. Okay. There we go. So I've created a hinge, and this is kind of what it looks like right now. Okay. Kind of like a door. Works like a door, like a gate. Okay. So far, so good. Now your squeegee, your credit card, whatever you're going to use, is to rub down on the decal so it sticks well to this top layer, which is also a masking tape. And we want it to stick well because when we pull off this backing paper, we want to make sure that your decal stays on the masking tape. Okay, so you want to rub it down, make sure it sticks well when you're ready to pull away the backing paper. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. Okay, so I'm just giving just around that area, not the whole. You don't need the whole decal, just around these areas and here, and that's good. Okay, and that's good. You don't need to break your credit card doing it. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to put the decal up here, pull the decal up here, and I'm going to pull away at the backing. And the idea is I prefer to pull the backing away from that masking tape. Okay, all right. Now here's the masking tape. I want you to notice that's the masking tape. Okay, and this is your backing. Your backing is a little thicker, it's a little harder. Okay, and you're gonna kind of pull away. No, you are gonna actually pull away, but you're gonna pull away very carefully. Okay, because this decal, these words, this font, has very thin lines, and as you pull away, I don't want you pulling away this way. I want you kind of pulling away carefully. Okay, because we're not in a real big hurry. The wedding is not for a little while, so we have a little time to do this, and we're going to do this carefully and just pull. You got to kind of just feel it, and if you rubbed it really well up against the masking tape, it's going to go just fine. Here we go. All right, so that looks pretty good. Okay, again, you're doing this all on a table. I'm kind of just doing this up here. Now you're going to pull this down back onto the area, and you're going to see how now you want your decal, that vinyl decal there, to stick to your glass. Okay, and I'm just going to be careful to bring it down nice and evenly. Bring it down nice and evenly there. Make sure there's no creasing there or anything, no bends. And I'm going to use my credit card, like I said. Oops, dropped it. Oh, here it is, my credit card. I'm just going to rub the decal up against the glass area, okay? Just around the decal area. I really don't care to rub the masking tape. I don't need all this. I need the decal to stick to the glass. So I'm just going to focus on the decal area. Okay. I'm not actually touching the decal because the masking tape is right over it, so I'm not going to mess it up or anything with this. You certainly don't want to place this up against the decal directly because you will scrape it right off. But with the masking tape protecting it, you could just rub it down. And that looks pretty good. Okay, and you don't have to break your credit card. Now, here's the tricky part, okay, is pulling away this masking tape now, because you do have very thin lines. And that's all I just want you to be careful with, the thin lines. Get around those and you're going to be okay, but we're going to be extra careful. I'm going to pull away very close. Okay, you see how I'm just putting it up against the glass there? And I'm not going fast because here you really got to be just not scared of it, because you're not going to break anything, but or you could tear something, but you don't want to, as long as you're being extra careful, especially in those thin areas, not to pull, not to let the masking tape to pull it, okay? And if you gave it a good rub down, it should stick well to your glass. In fact, this vinyl sticks really well to the glass there. So, okay, so that's safe. And again, we're not in a hurry. We just want to do this right the first time. Very nice. You see that? All right. And it's not hard to pull. I'm just being careful. It's not like I can pull it all right now. No big deal. Let me get, if I have to, I will speed up this video to get this done. Here we go. There we go. I'm just being careful. You see? Again. And there you go. And it's done. Does it look pretty centered? That looks pretty good. I like it. I did a pretty good job. Congrats to me. And congrats to you for the wedding. This is for a wedding, so congrats to you. And I hope this helps. And of course, if you have any problems with your decal, you can always contact me through Etsy. Thanks for watching. And again, come by sunshinedecals.etsy.com, or you can come to my website at sunshinedecals.com.